Welcome to Büdingen. Here is the coat of arms of the town, and now we have an aerial view of the medieval town where you can see parts of the old and new town. Here in the top right you have the Marienkirche, and the camera is taking a view of the whole town. Here at the bottom you can see the river Siemenbach, and here are some of the towers which run along the city wall which surrounds the old town. Okay, here is the Remigiuskirche. It's a Gothic church which was built in the year 800, originally out of wood, but then in the year 900 it was rebuilt in stone. And here we have the high street, which has lots of shops, ice cream cafes and things like that. And this leads up to the Jeruzalemer Tor that you can see at the top of the screen, where the car is leading up to. The frog is the symbol of Büdingen, which represents that we shouldn't be wimps. Das Jeruzalemer Tor is one of the most important and recognisable towers of the city. Here it is joined to the city wall, which was built in 1353, and at the start it had 22 towers altogether. This wall served as protection for the inhabitants during the war. So now we're in the old part of the town, and we are walking in the direction of the marketplace, and as you can see the majority of the buildings are timber framed and historical. Here we have part of the old city wall, and here we have the garden in Büdingen, which is used to grow herbs, so when you walk through it, it smells really lovely. And here we are on the marketplace in Büdingen. Here we have several cafes, pubs and medieval parties which take place throughout the year. Here we have the Marienkirche, which was originally built in 1340 as a wooden church, and then in the year 1476 it was transformed into a Gothic stone church. So here you can see some scratch marks in the walls of the church which refer to the story that the wise women used to scratch away the stone and mix it with the herbs from the garden to create a protection against ghosts that they carried around with them. Now we're back in the sky and we can see an aerial view of the castle, which is rather large and covers a lot of ground. And here we are again, back on the ground, where you can see a different point of view of the castle. So this is the public entrance to the castle. And you can see on the wall we have another of the frogs, which symbolise Büdingen. Here we are in the castle's courtyard, where you can see some of the old historical buildings and the castle's hotel, and also the tower of the castle. So now we're going to leave the castle and take our last little walk through the old town to see our last point of interest, which is the Steinerne House. Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed our tour of Büdingen, and we hope to see you here soon.